Okay, here we go. We are back. This is an early game. So the game 3 between the Dodgers and the Orioles to close the series. So far, the Dodgers won the first game. Orioles won the second game. Dodgers were able to come from behind in game 1. They were losing, I believe it was 5-3 going to the bottom of the ninth, and were able to score 3 in that frame. And then in game 2, we kind of know what happened. Trevor Rogers dominated the Dodgers like crazy. It's one of those things that is super hard to explain, how a pitcher like Trevor Rogers, who, been struggling all season against everybody, and is able to do so well against a lineup like the Dodgers. But hey, things happen. But then the Dodgers, fell behind 3-0 and were able to get a run back in the bottom of the ninth, starting a rally. Is Shohei Ohtani with a home run, and then put themselves in position to really win that game. There's runners on first and third, and 2 out. With the 3-2 ball game, Kyle Tucker at the plate, and he strikes out with 3 horrendous pitches. Let's see if I can look back at his sheet. So here we go. Kyle Tucker. That last at bat, 1 ball. So the first pitch, good. He was able to see it, lay off, and then inexplicably swings at 3 pitches way outside the strike zone in a row. So -3, -3, -3 to finish with a -6, which is one of his worst plate appearances all season. I don't think Tucker has had many -6s for a plate appearance, and what a time he chose to do that. So that's where we were at. So I mean, the Dodgers are still sitting really comfortably at the top of the NL West. I believe they still hold either a 9 or 8. I haven't really seen. Let me see. Dodgers, 9-game advantage over the Padres still. So it's not like these games cost them. They're in fact still, well, I guess the Braves, depending on record, right? But they're kind of right there with the Braves for the best record in Major League Baseball. The Dodgers are fine, but of course you always want them to win every possible game. But it happens. Well, here we have Emmett Sheehan, and Emmett Sheehan's been struggling a little bit lately. I mean, you never really know what kind of what Emmett Sheehan you're gonna get. So hopefully he can do a good job against the Orioles here. Sheehan versus Baltimore, and again the Oriole lineup. I think the same as we've seen, pretty much the same as we've seen it throughout. Taylor Ward, Henderson, Alonso, Basallo. That's pretty much consistent. Who hits 5th has changed. I think yesterday Taveras was 5th. Now it's Mayo, then Kowser, then Taveras, Alexander, and Jackson. No Jackson Holiday today. It's the only thing that I see as far as, changes for the Orioles. So here we go. I think. Oh no, not yet. I thought that was the first pitch, but not yet. It's time. It's time. Let's go. Come on. Let's get it going. So yeah, early game. Kind of strange. I'm used to all these late games for the Dodgers. All right, here he comes. Taylor Ward stepping up to the plate. Oh my God, Sheehan, hurry up. Oh, and of course, gotta say happy Father's Day to everyone. It's ball 1 from Sheehan. Is it gonna reflect over here? Ball 2 from Sheehan. And base hit by Taylor Ward. So there's the first batter of the game is on. Oh, 1 second, I gotta figure something out over here. Okay. Oh no, this looks like trouble. Ground rule double by Henderson. So now you got men on second and third. Just like that, no outs, top of the first, just to start the game. And the Orioles already threatened to get ahead of the Dodgers for the third consecutive time in this series. Okay, so here's Pete Alonso, who's a little bit dangerous. Ball 1 to Alonso. So again, runners on second and third. Alonso at the plate. Is that not updating? Ball 2. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes to Alonso. Men on second and third. See, I don't. Oh, Alonso was definitely swinging, but he fouled that off. Rate 1 pitch to Alonso and walked, and bases are loaded. The bases are loaded. And what is happening here? Mark Pryor went to chat with Sheehan, but I don't know what he's gonna tell him. The strike on Basalo. Oh, base hit. I think 2 runners are gonna come in. There's still no out. Oh no. Only one runner came in. And just like that, Dodgers are behind. And I don't. What is this? Like, why is it doing that? Lord. Okay, not gonna do that this time. All right, here comes Mayo. There's 2 balls on Mayo. Two balls, no strikes. Bases are still loaded. Orioles lead by 1. That's a strike. Mayo just voluntarily swung a bad pitch. And fouled another bad pitch. So Mayo is really doing Sheehan some big favors here. Swinging at bad pitches galore. Two balls, 2 strikes to OJ Mayo. Nah, I'm just kidding. I really don't know what his name is. Colin Mayo or something? What is it? Oh, man. Anyway, 2 ball, 2-2 pitch to Mayo. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 3 balls. And 2 balls. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Orioles already pushed one in. Disaster town for the Orioles. I mean, for the Dodgers. And the 3-2 pitch, and I think he offered, yep. Wow. Check swing. Striking out on what would have been ball 4 in the second run for the Orioles, but he could not. No, yeah, he definitely went. Yeah, he definitely went. Man, that's terrible. How do you just strike out with a check swing like that with the bases juiced? Nobody. All right, so 1 out for the Dodgers. If they can get out of this with only allowing 1 run, that shit would be a huge victory. Strike 1 to Cowser. Up and in the strike zone for Cowser. We'll see. A double play would be like chef's kiss, but we'll see. Oh, stepped off. Oh, I guess he was running out of time. Damn, you can't just do that. I mean, 0-1 pitch to Cowser. It was a good pitch. It's in shallow. Oh no, that ball drops for a base hit, and another Oriole scores, and the bases are still loaded with just 1 out. So the hits just keep on coming. God dang. Ball 1 to Tavares. I'll check it out here in a little bit. I just can't believe what's happening. Window capture. Want to capture game day. Or maybe not. It's okay. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to Tavares. Fouled it off. One ball, 2 strikes to Tavares. And he struck him out. Bases are still loaded. Struck out Tavares. There's 2 out. Two out, bases loaded. Still the top of the first. And here's Alexander. Strike 1, swinging. It's a good pitch in the strike zone. Oh. Pitch in the third almost went by Robinson, but he was able to corral it and not allow it to go to the back, allowing another run. There's a man on third. Well, bases are juiced. One ball, 1 strike to Alexander. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, ball upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he hit it foul, but playable for Freeman for the 3rd out of the inning. And listen, 2 runs, you live with 2 runs. So that was fine. Still ugly, but hey, if you can get out of it like that, that ain't too bad. Let me see something. Game day updates. Oh no. It just doesn't refresh on its own. Never mind. All right, so down 2-0, and again, Dodgers just trailing every single game against the Orioles, unable to strike first, and Now we gotta try to come back once again. Of course, Dodgers have enough firepower. The Dodgers have not looked good offensively against the Orioles per se. They're facing this dude called Brandon Young, apparently pretty good. He's got a 3.18 ERA coming into this game. That sounds good. But then again, does that matter? I mean, yesterday Trevor Rogers had a 6-something ERA and was able to shut them down. But here's Shohei Ohtani. Good lineup for the Dodgers today. Ohtani, Pages, Freeman, Betts, Muncy, Tucker, Ward, Freeland, Robinson. So let's see. First pitch to Ohtani is a strike looking. Pretty good pitch. Oh yeah, Brandon Young, 5-2, 3.18 ERA. That's pretty good. He's doing a good job. But facing this juggernaut Dodgers that can be silenced. Just depends. All right. Ball 1 to Ohtani. It seems like we got patient Ohtani going on today. Well, at least for the first two. There's no telling with Ohtani, but so far he's patient. Ooh, ball 2. 2 balls. 1 strike to Shohei. Ball 3. 3 balls. 1 strike. That is a dangerous count to Shohei Ohtani, because now you gotta do something. And ball 4. Walked him. Although if they had challenged that, that probably was a strike, but no challenge. Ohtani goes to first. And we got man on first to begin. And he threw 5 pitches, so always good. Here's Andy Pages, who is struggling a bit as of late, so he fouled that pitch. Pitch was a little bit outside the strike zone, so strike 1, -1 for Pages. Ball 1 to Andy Pages. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2 to Andy Pages. Good eye. It was up and in. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And he reached and chased that one. Pitch was nowhere near the strike zone, but it's what you get with Andy. As frustrating as it may be. Struck out a pitch high and way outside the strike zone. I mean, people criticize Tucker, and of course, right, you criticize Tucker because of his contract. But Pages has been awful. All right, here's Freddie Freeman. Base hit. Ohtani moves to second. He kind of had to wait a little bit for that ball to go by because it would have hit him. But there's men on first and second. Freddie Freeman gets another base hit. on his way to 3,000. Here's Mookie. Mookie's been hot as of late. Strike one. His average is up to 217, which looks like 400 for where he was just last week or something. 0-1 pitch to Mookie. Another strike. He just let it go. That was a nice pitch to just, drive over to or to slap over to right field. Oh, to pitch to Betts with 2 men on. Yep, struggling. No, don't chat. Why are you challenging? Are you fucking nuts? Mookie, you just struck out like an idiot with 3 nice pitches. He got 3 fastballs. Got 3 fastballs down the middle. And he's like, there's no challenging, bro. You sucked. All right, here's Max Muncy. Ball 1. Two out, bottom of the first. Shohei and Freeman, the men on first and second. Ball 2 to Max Muncy. Two 2-0 pitch to Max. Strike 1. Strike looking. He's taking his time, being a little patient. That was a breaking ball. Maybe not the pitch that Max was looking for. So, all right, let it go. 2-1 pitch to Max. That's a ball, man. Great eye by Max Muncy. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, sometimes Max Muncy looks lost out there. Sometimes Max Muncy is locked the hell in. All right, 3-1 pitch to Max Muncy. Shohei on second. Freeman on first. 2 Dodgers out. Whoa, that's a base hit. Oh, they're gonna wave Ohtani. He made it. He's safe. And he almost looked like he wasn't even trying. It looked like he wasn't even trying to score. He was a little slow on that one. But the Orioles are the worst defensive team in baseball, I can imagine. 5-13. Excellent at bat by Max. And here's Kyle Tucker, who owes the Dodgers something. Ball 1. He owes the Dodgers big time with that garbage shit he pulled last night. Damn, Shohei, you slow as shit, bro. It's time to pay, Oh my God, Tucker, what are you doing swinging at that crap? Here we go again. With Cal Tucker, can't find a strike zone, can't identify what's a good pitch, what's a bad pitch. Oh man, this ain't looking good for him today either. All right, ball 2, outside. But the ball down, like that breaking ball that breaks down, he is way lost. He got no idea what's up. All right, Tucker, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's go, man. All right, that was a strike. Spoiled it. Fouled off. But the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Freeman on second. Muncy on first because Muncy's a beast. Max Muncy's the beast of the East. All right, Tucker. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What are you going to do? And he slapped for out. Number 3. And I can't believe he gets all these damn points. Oh, because he saw 5 pitches. It is what it is. All right, so the Dodgers do get 1 run back. Could have gotten more, but Tucker again doesn't want to hit in the clutch. So what are you gonna do about Tucker? I don't know. All right, Otani 23. Baez -1. Freeman 18. Where's Freeman? Oh. And Mookie Betts -3. Muncy 24. Tucker 11. Okay, Otani 9.8. Freeman 11.4. Betts 11.4. Tucker 7. Muncy 13. Baez 7.5. All right, Sheehan. Jackson flies out to Freddie Freeman for the first out of the top of the 2nd inning. Let's see if Sheehan can settle down a little bit. I mean, that was as horrible as a first inning as you can have. However, he was able to, minimize the damage to 2 runs. Could have been a lot worse. Bases loaded, no out, and all the hits that the Orioles had. How many did they have? Yeah, 4 hits in that first inning. And even walked. So what, 5 people reached? And Ward. That pitch was way outside the strike zone. It's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike to Ward. Oh man, he hit that one well. Paje. Whoa, home run by Tyler Ward. It did not look like that ball was gonna get out at all. But it's out. 3-1 Orioles. Pajes, how come you didn't steal that home run, bro? Just steal the home run. All right, let me try something here. Well, I think I got it. Let's see. Let me see. What can I do? What in the world? Whoa. Vassallo struck out like pretty bad. I just can't believe, because it's behind this, he won't update. I just can't believe this. All right, here's Ryan Ward. Ball one. Dodgers trailing. Dodgers trailing 3-1. What is going on? Strike looking. 1-1. One pitch to Ryan Ward. Strike two. Swing and a miss. Pitch that was actually in the strike zone, but now with 1-2, let's see. Ball two. High and upstairs for ball two. Whoa, I can't believe he made contact with that shit, man. What are you chasing? And wow. All right. Staying alive like the Bee Gees. Another foul. Still 2-2. We'll do it once again. Ball 3. Damn, Ward. That's a hell of a plate appearance. Forcing dude to throw at least 9. That's pretty good. Ooh, he rocked out. Oh, no. It looked much better off this bat. Like, that one looked like it was going to be a home run. The one from Tyler Ward looked like it was staying in the stadium easy. But good at bat, though, nonetheless. -2. Here is Alex Free. Alex Freeland. First pitch, ball outside. I guess the next one's a ball too, but I'm a little late on the broadcast. Strike 1 looking. Foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3 to Alex Freeland. Stayed alive again. These people making dude work. Delete this. Oh, and he walked him. Look at Freeland go, man. I gotta check his on base percentage. It's gotta be up there. 4 for Freeland. Look at that at bat, man. That shit's crazy. All right, Chucky. Chucky's bride. Strike 1 to Chucky. Strike 2. Looking at Chucky. Chuck E. Cheese. Ball 1. Good eye, Chuck E. Cheese. Why is his name Chucky Robbins? Is it Charles Robbins? Why do they call him Chucky? 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chucky. Freeland on first. And he struck out. Swinging. Shit. Here is one who they call Shohei Ohtani to the plate. Let's see. He walked today. Ooh, strike 1. Strike looking. And the 0-1 pitch to show it 2 out. Freeland on first. Ooh, that was the pitch to get the hell out of this ballpark, but he didn't do it. So he's got 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Second inning, 2 outs. Freeland on first. Here we go. Stayed alive, barely. Barely stayed alive. And Shohei, base hit. Come on, Shohei. Single. Past the outstretched glove of the second baseman. So single +3. This is 15 for Shohei. Look at Shohei, man. And here comes Andy Pages, who has been struggling. I want to say, I might as well just say this is going to be a strikeout because that's what I think it's going to be. I mean, I don't want to, you know, wish that on anybody, but it's looking like a strikeout. So strike 1 swinging. And I don't, you know, I wish he could homer, but he's just a strikeout waiting to happen. Oh, that's a ball. Okay. All right, Pages. All right. But we all know you're striking out, so why don't you just spare us these few balls you might take and just strike out already? Strike for sure. Strike inside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 more pitch for the prophecy, for the, not prophecy, but 1 more strike and Pages will be struck out. All right, Pages, what you gonna do? You already at 798. You coming down like crazy. Ooh, you don't want to challenge? That was barely a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 men on. Second inning. Now this is a true deuces gone wild. And he struck out. I knew it. I can't tell you that I didn't know that this shit wasn't gonna happen. I knew it. And he struck out. And keep criticizing Tucker because he's the one making $60 million a year. I get it. But Pages, I don't know. All right, who led this inning? Was it Ward? Ward got 10. Freeland got 17 for Freeland. What? -3 for Chuck E. Cheese. And 18 for Shohei. And 0 for Pages. Holy shit, 40. Holy shit, another home run for Colton Cowser against Sheehan. I think it's time to make a move. You don't think, Dave? All right, top of the third, 2 out, ball and a strike to Alexander, who singles up the middle, and Sheehan should be taken out. In my humble list of opinions. All right, Sheehan versus Jackson. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, I see people on Twitter like, the discourse on with Andy Paez and everything like that, and shouldn't be hitting second, whatever the case may be. And one person put it nicely, and that is that Andy Pajes is just um is back to being Andy Pajes. I mean, that's really the simplest explanation that there is. The beginning of the season, that was not Andy Pajes. That was whoever the hell, I don't know who that was, some sort of imposter. All right, here we go. There we go. 3 out, but another run for the Orioles. The Orioles just have scored every single inning. Keep that shit up. And now I don't know where this game is headed. But yeah, that was super interesting from that that person just said Andy Paez is just Andy Paez. And that's true. I mean, you knew it. We knew it. Oh, here's Freddie Freeman. Ball one, but whoa. Could have easily been a strike. I was waiting for that challenge, but it never came. Ball one to Freddie Freeman. 1 ball. No strikes. 2 balls. Ball 2. That's a ball? Holy shit. I thought that was a strike for sure, but 3 balls, no strikes to Freddie Freeman, who I'm sure is taking all the way, but he should have a green light. Strike 1. And that was a nice pitch to like destroy. 3 balls, 1 strike to Freddie. And grounded out to second base for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Whoa, that you could challenge. But as you can see, Mookie Betts has seen 4 strikes in a row. All right, here we go. Finally. How is St. Louis and Kansas City? How's that game 12-10? All right, ball 2 to Mookie Betts. There's been some crazy high scoring games lately in the majors. Phillies 15 on the damn. Oh my God, Mookie. How the Mets doing, by the way? Oh, it hasn't started. That's a late game. And Mookie goes up to get that one. Base hit. But, oh shit. No, it wasn't that. It was a pitch. Way outside the strike zone. And he singled. Here's Max Muncy, who has the only RBI of the game for the Dodgers. It's ball 1 outside. And popped to second baseman in foul territory for the second out of the inning. And here's Cal Tucker, who is gaining enemies by the day with the Dodger fan base. The thing with, man, when you sign a contract like that, you gotta know. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, like, you know, you gotta do it because they're offering you $60 million a year. I'm not blaming Tucker. The thing is, hopefully you expect that you're never going to fulfill, unless your name is Shohei Ohtani, you're never going to fulfill the expectations that that contract represent, you know? He's not Shohei, he's not Juan Soto, he's not, you know, I mean, and I think the Dodgers kind of knew what they were paying for. It's not like they paid Tucker to be someone that he wasn't. This is Cal Tucker. I mean, that's what it is. He's a rook, and he's always going to be a rook, and he's not like a solid rook. Like, he's not a Francisco Lindor rook. He's a, you know, he's a rook. Don't get me wrong. But he is a, you know, middle of the lane rook. And that's the scary thing for baseball, right? Like, if rooks are that expensive, then most teams can only afford knights and bishops. And that's out. But then again, another freaking, you know, according to Chessboard Baseball, that's a really good at bat. That's a problem. You know, he's gaining scores. I mean, he's better than Mookie here, but 13, what do you do? Foul, ball. I mean, you know, the process is good again, but he just doesn't deliver. Anyways, Baez was 0. Freeman opened up the inning with a 17. Betts with 10. Muncy with 6. Tucker with 13. Sheehan's still out there, and he just walked Ward, who's owning Sheehan all day. Pete Alonso at the play, ball one. Three balls, no strikes. Walked him. 2 men on, 1 out. Dave Roberts, I don't know what the hell you're waiting on, bro. I know you're maybe trying to save your bullpen. Cool, I guess. You're just giving up on the... I guess. You can just say we're going to lose. But... they're going to score more runs on Sheehan. Oh, okay. You got Jack Dreyer? Okay. When are you going to bring Jack Dreyer, bro? I think Mark Pryor's checking to see if people are ready. Oh, there we go. Dave Roberts going to get him. I mean, I knew it. You had to go get him. Plus, Basalo's left-handed, so... get your dude. Ball one to Basalo from Dryer. Strike one. Basalo swinging at some crazy shit. Ball two. 2 balls. 1 strike. Whoa. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3. Nice. That one was looking. He swung a 2-1. Oh, no. He swung 1 outside the strike zone, 1 in the zone, and then looking. He went strike 1. Here's OJ Mayo. Just kidding. I don't know what his name is. What's his name? Kobe. A ball, 2 strikes. A strike, 2 balls. Oh, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes to Kobe Mayo. There's 2 out, 2 men on. Top of the 4th inning, man. This game is dragging. And he walked him. He walked him. Here's Kowser, who homered off, what's his name earlier? Oh my god, 2 balls, no strikes on Kowser with the bases loaded, 2 men out. Don't walk this guy, man. Just let him home run your ass. Oops. Damn, I can't believe Kowser swung at that pitch. That shit was way up there. Oh, shit. And base hit down the middle. 2 runs are going to score. And I think this game is out of hand at this point. It's 6-1 Orioles. Man, Orioles just dominating the Dodgers. Two balls, 1 strike to Tavares, who's hitting from the right side of the plate. 6-1 Orioles. Man, this game's... Come on, man. Orioles, we get the point already. Just out already so we can get this game moving along. 3 balls, 1 strike. I challenged the pitch. I didn't see it. I don't know what it was. What is it? Is it a ball? Oh, strike as shit. Where the hell you going, bro? Put your shit back on. Strike as fuck. It's like, oh shit, yeah. Yeah, let me challenge. I'm walking. You ain't going nowhere, bro. You striking the hell out is what you're doing. Man, struck him out, but there's already... Alright, 6-1. Going to the bottom of the 4th. You think you have a chance, but I mean, it's the Orioles. I don't know. Initial survey, give me certain consoles, startup soon. Oh my gosh. Whoa, strike one to Ward, but that was bullshit. It's a ball. One ball, one strike to Ryan. He had a nice at bat. His first plate appearance, it was 9 pitches. He did fly out, but solid at bat. And that's a foul that is way out of play. There's a beach ball in the crowd. The hell is going on in Dodger Stadium? And struck out. Swinging at a pitch way outside the strike zone. Here's Alex Freeland, who walked on 7 pitches last time. That's a strike. And grounds out to second for the second quick out of the inning. Chucky Robinson foul. Strike one. Strike two, swinging. No balls. 2 strikes. Ball 1. Oh my gosh. Another foul. Out of play. We'll do it once more. Ball 2. Foul. Another foul. It's making it work. I mean, Young is already up at 84 pitches, so this is good by Robinson. And that'll do it for the 4th. Game is dragging like crazy. Freeland 0. Ward -4. Chucky Robinson 5. All right, 2 out in the top of the 5th. Taylor Ward at the plate, who's had a good day. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. Man, Henriquez can throw. He can throw that ball. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And struck him out. Out of the 5th. That's a quick inning. Shit. Definitely needed one. Here's Shohei Ohtani, who takes strike 1. This is very non-Ohtani. Like, this is already a 3rd plate appearance where he's taking a strike. He typically just swinging for the fences. And there he swung at it. And he's out. Grounder towards first base for the first out of the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Andy Paez, who has 2 strikeouts. And strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game so that he can sleep at night easy. Strike 2 for Andy Paez. Looking for his really looking for his 3rd strikeout. Like he eager for his 3rd strikeout of the game. And will he get it? Oh my god, I can't believe that shit dropped. Be fucking kidding me, bro. Shit makes no sense. Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, it was a double, I guess. Makes no sense. Foul for Freeman. Freeman grounds out. Two out, man on third. Baez moves to third. And Mookie gives it a bit of a ride, but not much. Flight out to center field. Baez 5. Ohtani was 8, I think. Freeman 9. Mookie 5. All right, 1 out for the Dodgers. Henderson grounds out to first. First out of the top of the 6. Shit. Single for Alonso. Man on first, 1 out at the top of the 6th. We need this game to move along, man. Hella dragging. And walk Basile, 2 men on, 1 out, top of the 6th. Mayo pops it up behind the catcher, and Robinson makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Still 2 men on. Here's Cowser, who is 3 for 3 with 4 RBI, and has destroyed the Dodgers today. Strike 1 on Cowser against Hernandez. 100-mile-per-hour Hernandez. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. House of the Dragon. I might watch it later. After I stream. Ball is popped up to Andy Pajes for the third out of the inning, and we go to the bottom of the sixth. 15 outs left for the Dodgers. Here's Max Muncy. First pitch swinging, fly out to short for the first out of the inning. And here's Kyle Tucker. Grant Wolfram. Ball 1 to Kyle Tucker. And he grounds out to first. Alonso makes the play for the second out of the inning. And here's Alex Call, I guess, pinch hitting for Ryan Ward to face the lefty. It's interesting. There's 2 out, nobody on. Like, the hell you want to... Like, Alex Cole is going to do something. Strike 1. It's a waste of a pinch hitter, I think, here. But strike 2. Fouled it off. And flights out. Center for the third out of the inning, and that concludes the 6th. I'm on C5. Tucker 8. Call 3. Oh man, Dodgers. What are we gonna do with the Dodgers? They can't beat the Orioles. How is that possible? Alexander doubles off Hernandez. So man on second already. And that's another double, another run for the Orioles. I am gonna end it right here. I'm just not coming back from this. I'll finish the evaluation at a later time. See y'all tomorrow. Game against Minnesota, I think. The Twins.